All right, everyone, here we go with the Schrodinger's cat reading. All right, let's do it. This is, it's Pisces season. I want to see what energy's around you. This is my Who's in the Wiggle House energy. Right? It's from the Wiggles children's TV show. Of course, I could Steve it up if I wanted to. I had to sit through the Wiggles with my niece and nephew for a lot of years. It's an Australian thing if you've never seen it. They got different characters, right? Don't forget Wags the dog and shit like that. I think the yellow one started banging the purple one. And you can't have a group of people together, even on a children's TV show, and have them not bang. When will people learn? Right? The yellow one started banging the purple one, and then they got married, and then they got divorced real quick. And then the yellow one had to leave, and now they got a whole new group of people. It's what happens. All right? You don't shit where you eat, people. All right? At the end of the day here, okay? We are going to find out what energies are around you. Now I got the Who's in the Wiggle House ringing in my head. I'm going to find out what energies are around you. All right? What energies are around you for this Pisces season? What creative energies? Now, this could be a live cat or a dead cat. I don't know. We're going to shuffle the deck. Schrodinger's cat, obviously an experiment. Cat in a box and an isotope, right? The box is closed. Cat fluctuates between dead and alive. You open the box, you find out if you have a live cat or a dead cat. All right? In physics, it's to decide which universe you're in. Here, we're using it for timelines. I pulled... This card flew out of the deck. I don't know why. It's a hangman reversed. I'm just going to put it off to the side. I think we're done shuffling. I haven't looked at what any of the other cards are, but okay, here we go. These cards want to talk. This side wanted two. We got two over here and one over here. I think the hangman reversed is tied to that one, so we'll just leave that there. Holy crap. Okay. Well, Pisces season is very creative. We just go with it, right? We don't, okay? This is what happened, okay? Those two wanted to come out together. This one obviously wanted to come out with that one. All right, I'm just going to give you don't pick anything. You're like, oh, I want the two over here. No, you don't. I'm just going to give you two animals. The Schrodinger's cat quarter is going to decide which animal goes with which set. In this Pisces season, this very important energy, I pulled on it the other day. You've got a creative helper. You've got an energy that's helping you out. I picked up on it in the Pisces season reading. We might say there's another energy here. So all of you have a little ghost energy that's following you. For some of you, it might get in your way. For others of you, it might help you. It means that if the energy probably means to help you, if it gets in the way, it's just sort of a bad timing thing. You know, your timing is off with that energy, so it's no big deal. But if you do get a dead cat, that's the case. I don't have any timestamps here. Watch them both. One could be advice for the other. At the end, I'll pull a bridging energy. This is a weird one. We never have this happen if you've been watching these readings. All right? Wow. All right. You bring the Wiggles in, this is what happens, right? Okay. So, two animals. Well, we should probably go Australian animals with the whole Wiggles theme, I suppose. Are you a... I want to do some different ones. Okay, are you a... Well, that's kind of funny. Are you a possum or are you an actual possum? Are you a possum or a koala? Which are you? Possum or koala? Possum is heads, koala is tails. You should be done. That's it. Just 2 seconds to pick. Let's find out if you're a possum or a koala. Okay. Heads. It's heads. Heads is here. Right? Possum is here. Koala is here. So if you pick koala, you're these two. If you pick possum, you're these two. All right. That's fine. Let's see where we go. Live cat or dead cat. So far, a hangman reversed, which could be good. Depends what this card is. 5 of Cups. Well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. Let's pull on it. I'm not going to call it yet. I'm just being honest with you. I don't know. My initial instinct is dead cat, right? But the hangman reverse is throwing me. This is probably why 2 cards came out. Because if that was by itself, I might call it a dead cat. But the hangman reversed is throwing a spanner in the works here a little bit. And I'm sure the other card over here, the second one over here, is going to be doing the same thing. I'm going to call it a live cat because I think through a creative energy that's around you, you find a new way to look at something that's gone wrong or that makes you sad. And I think you find a new way to look at it. I think you've been looking at it wrong. I think your perspective is off. And this energy will help you get it right. We'll see if I'm right. I'm clarifying it right now. Tell me about the Five of Cups with that Hangman reversed energy. Yeah. Bottom of the deck is the Four of Cups, right? That'll be crossing the center card I pull. And yeah, again, there's a depression here a little bit. Okay, what's on top? Yeah, the Knight of Swords. A piece of information is making its way to you that shows you something that you thought was bad is actually pretty good, actually in your favor. This is better than you think it is. So through a creative energy, there's an energy around you that allows you to creatively think about things and feel things in a way that you normally wouldn't. So during Pisces season, you'll be able to create, as information makes its way to you, you'll be able to creatively see that it's for your greater good. And it kind of turns this around a little bit. It gets your perspective lined back up in the right direction. So this is a live cat. What's red with Knight of Swords? Yeah, two swords. Again, you're receiving information that you couldn't see before. See the blindfold? Just drawn to the blindfold. It's red with the Knight of Swords. So yeah, this is very good. So you have an energy. So your superpower, if we're to put a superpower here, right? I mean, maybe I should have gone with Power Rangers instead of the Wiggles. They wear color outfits too, right? This particular, you're the White Ranger or some shit, and your fucking superpower is that you can see things that look bad in a creative way and see the good in it. All right? Find what you can take away from it that makes everything okay. Because that Justice card is happiness there. That's balanced energy. What you couldn't see before, you can see now. You get it through information that makes its way to you. And you'll be able to creatively use that information to make yourself pretty happy. Turn things around. Change your perspective on something that is Five Cups. Okay? Wow. All right. Well, let's go over here. Koalas. You know, think about koalas. I remember they're all cute and stuff like that, but those fuckers will bite you. You know, I mean, I'm telling you, that's the thing. I mean, Six of Wands and the Eight of Cups. Six of Wands is the equivalent of the Five of Cups here, and the secondary card would be this one, the equivalent of the Hangman reversed. Again, I honestly, I'm going to grab another deck here. I'm going to grab the Lightseer and clarify this side. Nope. My instinct says don't do that. So I'm not going to do that, but I am going to take your Four of Cups out and put that there. Let's clarify the Six of Wands. I don't want to call it a live cat. I know you want me to because of that Six of Wands. I'm not sure. Here's what I think. Here's what I feel. You know, and there's a reason I say anything. I said about koalas, they're very cute and cuddly. Everybody wants to hug and squeeze them. They can be nasty motherfuckers. Okay? This energy looks really nice. Something is driving you. You have a secondary energy attached to you that's driving you to, it's pushing you to do something, or driving you to do something, encouraging you to do something that you might want to give a miss to. Okay? So I'm going to call it a dead cat energy because it hinders you. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Now, you could take it however you want, but I'm the one sitting here reading energy. That's the way I feel it. I wonder if it's I don't want to call it a devil energy. You got a little devil on your shoulder. I don't know. There's something very nice happening here. Okay? From my possums. Possums in Australia are usually the animal that's up in the attic that somebody catches and takes to the, you know, they're in the way. They're scratching in the attic and doing all that kind of stuff. You know, but usually you catch them humanely and release them in a park 20 miles away. You know, this over here, this got some bite to it. Not that the possum wouldn't bite you, but you don't usually get the chance. Nobody ever looks at a possum and goes, oh, I want to cuddle that. It doesn't usually happen. What's going on? So this is an energy. It looks pretty good. You're like, yeah, it's an energy that'll convince you that this is really good. You should go in this direction. And I don't know that you should. It's different for all of you what it is. I don't know. Could be anything. Could be an old habit coming back. But I get it. Your bottom card is Eight Swords. All right? It's an energy. You have an energy attached to you. It's a very creative energy that comes up with clever ways to confuse you. It's like a friend that manipulates you to get what they want. You know, through very subtle manipulation. It's a subtly manipulating energy. What's on top? Yeah, see? Look, I throw the card. I know somebody out there going, no, that can't be. I picked that one. That can't be. Look, we're moving into new energy now. Okay? I'm talking about Pisces season. Right? And Pisces season brings with it a traveler. A carrier energy. Well, a traveler energy is what I call it. That's my word for it. It's an energy that kind of tags along with you. And it can either help you or hinder you. This side over here, it's helping a great deal. This side over here, it's hindering a bit. Because while it seems, your initial instinct might be, let's say this was going towards something. A new job or whatever. Let's just call it a new job or a new person. Right? You're inclined to do it. It looks like it might be a good idea. You know. And the energy backs it up, but you might want to give it a pass. It's going to be hard to ignore this. You're going to know that deep down with the 9 swords here. A lot of anxiety attached to a fucking 6 of wands here because of this energy. It's creating a problem. It's like a friend who's got a contrasting opinion. They're trying to get you to do something you don't want to do by making it look good, but you know it's not good, but they're trying to make it look good. It's like that kind of energy. It's a trickster of sorts kind of creative energy. I don't want to call it a devil energy. What's the center card? Yeah, 3 swords. See what I'm saying? Look. I mean, look at the cards they got over here, right? Look at that. And look at that. That's their crossing card, right? The worst they got over here was this. Something they're sad about. There's a depression here. So a message comes in, something you couldn't see before, gives you a new perspective on this. Shows you that you've been seeing it wrong, right? Flips things around. You get justice there in the center. The center here is 3 swords. If you listen to this energy, it ends badly. It doesn't go well. It's a self-serving energy. It feels like a trickster. It wants you to do it so that it can laugh at you. You know, don't take me literally, but I've got to throw a little hocus pocus on it. That's not really what's happening, but it's kind of the way the energy reads. What's red with 9 swords? See, 6 of Pentacles. You know you shouldn't, but you're being encouraged to. I'm telling you don't. Okay? I'm telling you don't even go there. Don't even get yourself all trapped and blindfolded. This one here, the blindfold's being put on you. This one here, the blindfold's being taken off you. Okay? So there's a difference. Live cat, dead cat. See? This is why I wasn't too quick to judge. Oh, 5 cups. Oh, dead cat. Oh, no. No, I wasn't sure. I took it nice and slow. This one here, 6 wands. Oh, victory. Yay. No. Oh, it looks good. But be careful. So, we'll call it, it's not what it is. Let me just say that right off. But we'll call it a little voice. Okay? It's not what it is. It's an energy. It's an environmental energy can create a haze. It can make us, you know, it can distort things a little bit. But we'll just say a little voice, right? On your shoulder or in your head. It's not what it is, but we're just going to call it that. Over here, you should listen to it. Especially towards something that you're kind of sad about, that you're kind of depressed about, that you see as a bad thing. Either something that happens during Pisces season or already happened. All right? As soon as you start to see it as a bad thing, you get information. The universe, the energy around you will send you information that will show you that it's not really that bad. It's actually to your advantage with judgment, with justice there. Okay? Over here, you should not listen to it. It's going to make it sound like it's terrific. Oh, and if you don't walk towards these 9 cups, you're a pussy, right? You're a wuss, right? Because it takes bravery to walk away from 8 broken cups. Yeah, it'll take, this ends bad. It ends in 3 swords. I don't know what it is. I have no idea. Perhaps it's a date, and they look real good. But they kind of an asshole. But they look real good. You keep going back to that. Back and forth. Yeah, but they look real good. Oh, wouldn't it be great? I never banged anybody like that before. Yeah, but lots of people look good and they're still assholes. Do what you want to do. You can still bang the look good, but don't be delusional about it and think that, well, that makes it good. You know, I'll tell you what, I know Foreigner has been coming up a lot. I want to know what love is. Let me tell you what love isn't. It's not just banging somebody because they look good. It's not banging. All right. So at the end of the day here, this is a bit of it's a trickster energy a little bit. It's going to convince you of all sorts of things. If you're someone who has a bad habit you recently quit, smoking, drinking, whatever it is, oh, it'll convince you. You'll walk past that fucking convenience store, the liquor store, the grocery store, whatever it is, and you'll give me that one out of the cabinet there. Yeah, you will. It's far easier to start things up than it is to try and quit them again. All right, so be careful about that. All right, let's pull some bridging energy here. Let's go. This, I'm going to use this for. All right, give me the bridging energy between my possums and my koalas. Give me the bridging energy between my possums and my koalas here. What do we get? What do we got? Anything? Very interesting. Who's in the wiggle? I'll tell you who's in the wiggle house. This one better get the fuck out of the wiggle house. And this one over here, welcome guest. Right. I think I probably remember that whole song. I can't sing it. I don't know that the Wiggles would sue me. They don't seem like the litigious type. Oh, he sang our song. Oh my God. Yeah, well, anyway, I remember. Here we go. Let's see where we're at. I think I've seen every goddamn episode, heard every song. I know Wags the dog. I know, oh my God, I know them all. All right. This was at the bottom of the deck when I picked it up, and it came back. 3 wands. So the overlaying energy on all this bridging energy is 3 wands. You're being pushed in some direction. Over here, I think it's more emotional. Over here, I think it's very physical. I think it's buy that pack of cigarettes. I think it's date that person. Bang them. They're really hot. Right? Be careful. That 3 swords means something. And we're going to see in a minute. We're going to find out. Let me move these off to the side because we're going to get the bridging energy all the way across. But you're being pushed in a direction. Bad? Good. Okay. Bridging energy, 9 cups. Yeah. Yeah, looks good, right? What did I say? This is 8 cups. I mentioned walking toward 9 cups, didn't I? I did. Rewind. Yeah, it's going to, yeah, but you want to, it'll do all kinds of things, right? If it's you haven't had a drink in 3 years and it's while you're walking past the liquor store, it'll be a little voice, a little energy that's in your head that says, go ahead, get one. You'd be like, no, it's probably a bad idea. You know, and the energy itself, not even the little voice, the energy itself will make you feel like you're wussing out. What, I'm not strong enough to just have 1 sip? Yeah, and then throw the bottle away? I can tell you right now, you're not. You'll be back. You'll have your 1 sip and throw the bottle away and you'll drive away. Oh, I know you will. But then you'll turn the car right back around and you'll be inside a dumpster digging for it in 5 fucking minutes. That's with this type of energy. Be careful. Over here, this is better than you think. 9 cups. There's actually, whatever this 5 of cups represents, it is different for all of you. Whatever this piece of information that you received that you couldn't see before, it's fucking game changing. It makes you feel really good, actually. Maybe you thought somebody did you wrong, or you thought somebody died. I get this energy a lot when we think somebody died, right? But they didn't. You heard they were in the hospital and somebody conveyed a message incorrectly to you. So you find out, oh my God, you find out that they didn't die. Somebody just conveyed the message. That can happen that way. Usually this type of energy that I'm feeling here comes through, you got bad information before. Now you're getting good information, okay? Before they were misinformed. And everything works out to your advantage. Whatever it is, this is really good. Bridging energy between the Knight of Swords and 9 of Swords. What is it? Interesting. It's going to be a very interesting Pisces season for a lot of you. And don't come at me with with my koalas, okay? This is, again, I don't say anything in these readings that's not part of the energy. I read the energy the way I do. I'm crazy. Okay, it comes at me in weird ways and I give it to you through analogies. It works for some people, doesn't work for others, but hey, I'm me. I got to give the reading how I give it. I told you about koalas. They look really cute, but they'll bite your fucking face off. They really will. At the end of the fucking day here, this looks like a great thing to do. No fucking problem. The person, the thing, whatever it is, looks great, but it'll bite your fucking face off. I'm trying to help you. Be careful. All right? And your trigger here, your key is, if giving to this or doing this makes you feel anxious, then you know that it's that energy telling you you're getting the help you need. You don't need to get in 8 swords about it. Okay? If at all doing it makes you feel anxious and keeps you up at night, it's probably not the thing to do. Whether it's a big purchase, right? A house, a car, you're always going to be nervous about that. All right? But you're not going to be up all night drinking and puking in the sink. All right? There's a difference there. All right? Sometimes something just doesn't feel right. Yet the energy seems like you should do it. Listen to it. All right? You're getting this. Help you out. Make your own decisions. Hey, I'm just a talking hand on a fucking video, but it is what it is. All right? What's going on? This is what's here, and I was very careful about, you heard me, I was very careful about the animals I chose in reading this. All right? This is the possum in the attic that you thought was something else. You thought, oh my God, it sounded like a saber-toothed tiger up there. It's just a possum. Put it in a little have-a-heart trap and take it out to a park 10 miles away. This over here is the lovely little koala that you thought was cute. You want to pet it. I don't want you to end up in a hospital with no face. All right? I need my viewers to have a face. I need you to have an ass and a face. That's all I need from you. All right. What's red with... What's red with this Steve's Love Tarot after all, right? I'm still shuffling here. I'm running out of shit to tell you, but here we go. Queen of Swords is the bridging energy between the Knight of Swords and a lot of swords here, and the Nine of Swords. All right. Look, it's saying the same. It's saying the same thing. All right. If it feels wrong, it is wrong over here. You're about to get a truth you didn't know. You did not know. Accept it when it comes. This right here tells me you might not. All right. It's fine. Believe it. Don't be so inclined. No, I'd rather feel that. It's possible you might be that way because you're kind of in a depressive kind of energy here. Whatever this is about depresses you, bums you out. Okay? So you might be like, oh, I don't want to hear. Yeah, there's a good way to look at it. Whatever. Don't be like that. People in a depressive energy tend to push things away. Don't push. Okay? All right. Justice and the Three of Swords. Ooh, ooh. Wow. Sounds like a recipe for a divorce court. Justice and the Three of Swords. That would be a good name for a divorce court show, I think. Why is it here? Bridging energy between justice, my possum side, and happiness, balanced energy, and Three Swords. Oh shit, I should have listened to Steve and not do that. What did I say about the Wiggle people? Right? I know. I used to watch it with those kids, and I'll tell you what. As soon as I heard that the yellow one was banging the purple one, I knew we had problems. I've been in enough bands to know. And a lot of times when I was younger, we'd get female singers because most of the guys could, finding a Sebastian Bach was pretty difficult. It was pretty tricky to find somebody who can fucking sing, a Jeff Tate or something like that. But I'll tell you, so you get a chick. Everybody want to bang the chick. Always happens. And as soon as they do, the band's over. That's it. So I knew as soon as the yellow one started banging the purple one, it was done. One of them was leaving the shop. Right? Sure enough, it went bad. Of course it did. Lord. Tell you what. Get in your own wiggle house. What's going on with the Justice and the Three of Swords? It's a good lesson. It was a better lesson than the show songs ever taught my niece and nephew. It was a good lesson. Don't shit where you eat. All right? Don't bang anybody at work. Don't do it. Don't fucking do it. All right? If you get on a TV show or something, I know I got a bunch of actors watching. Don't bang the fucking people you start. Don't fucking do it. Or if you do, don't fall in love. Okay? You fuck yourself up. You end up right off a show real quick. 5 cups. Just like the Wiggles. All right. Yeah, again, 5 cups here, 5 cups. Yeah, again, you get your resolve. Over here, you become depressed. This energy's job is to bum you out. Okay? It's a trickster energy. It's not the case, but it's like if I was to turn the energy into a person, it would get a good chuckle out of it. It's like a practical joker sort of a thing, right? It's a bit of that. Fuck. So, again, if it doesn't feel right, if it's keeping you up all night, it sounds like a good idea though. Oh, this is terrific. But they're so good looking. But this now I could just have one sip, or I could just whatever. I could break my diet for 1 minute. 1 box of Pop-Tarts. My wife won't even let me buy 1 box of Pop-Tarts at the store. I asked her last time we were at the store. I said, "Can I get 1 box of Pop-Tarts?" She said, "No." She said, "Because she's right. It'd be the family-sized box. I'd be through it in less than a day and a half, and then I'd go buy another one at some point." I mean, it's just the way it is. This is that type of energy. It'll break a diet. It'll break an addiction that you quit. It'll make you bang somebody you probably shouldn't. It'll make you do a lot of things you probably shouldn't. And your trigger is that. All right? But it's interesting that its goal is to put you in 5 swords. Which is interesting because this is 5 swords. Which means there's a way, whatever happens here, if you do end up in the 3 swords, see, this is why I don't do timestamps. Whatever fucking happens here, if you end up in 3 swords, actually puts you here, and you may get a piece of information, a way to look at it that actually makes it okay. You learn a lesson here no matter what. In fact, you probably learn a bigger lesson if you do go in 3 swords. So you'll be all right either way. But I would avoid it if you can. Why would I want you to be in this energy at all? But if you are, there is a piece of information that'll make its way to you that you won't get until you go through this. So again, it all ties together. Everything is energy and everything is connected. 2 of Swords and 6 of Pentacles. Bridging energy. What is it? Oh, yeah. Who would I rather be here? Did somebody say that? Who would I just went through my head. I wonder which one Steve would rather. I'd rather be this one. I would. I don't usually get like this anyway, but I'd rather be this one. This was more fun. I'd rather laugh with the sinners than cry with the saints. The sinners are much more fun. This is a little bit of Only the Good Die Young by Billy Joel here, a little bit. Right? Come out, Virginia. Don't make me wait. You Catholic girls start much too late. Right? Come on. I mean, I don't know. Because it looks like it goes okay anyway in the end. This is going to be a lot more fun. You're already starting out bummed about something. Okay, whatever it is, as soon as you'll know what this is because you'll be bummed about it. Or you might already be. I don't know. It could be near future influence. Either way, it gets better, but it gets better through a piece of information. It's just a way to look at it. It's terrific. But not a whole lot of banging here or anything. Over here, I'll tell you what. What's the bridging energy? 2 Swords, but it's an important piece of information because the Knight of Swords brings a message of change. Although it does change this. It changes your perspective, which the universe says is wrong if you're feeling this 5 of Cups at all, by the way. But yeah, I'd rather be the koalas, right? I'm kind of a koala in a lot of ways. I'm cute and cuddly, right? But I'll rip your fucking face off. I mean, I will. I'll tell you all the time I'm a hothead. My wife will attest to that. She won't let me talk to the neighbors anymore. She will, every time, oh no, I'll go over and tell them that they need to move I'll go over and, oh, okay. Every time I go over there, there's some kind of shouting match that ends up happening. Temperance. Again, I tell you, learn the lesson of temperance. I'm working on it. I'm a lot better than I used to be. But man, the people in this neighborhood, I have to tell you, 90% of them are so vapid. It's just unreal. But it is what it is. Sometimes it just drives me crazy. Anyway, they're so self-focused. I want to reach in and just grab them and pull them out. Look, there's other stuff besides you, right? Who leaves them? Never mind. Don't even get me started. The guy left. He's got a boat, and he left. He's running the motor on it all day. Who does that? Who would fucking do? I mean, 5 houses. Don't even get me started. Okay, it's just like, okay, for a minute or two, fine. Half hour, fine. All fucking day, really? All right. Temperance. Bottom card's the High Priestess. There's a hidden gem here. Okay. In order to find it, you've got to be a little bit calm. You've got to be a little bit relaxed. I would like to say you're protected. I don't think that's what this particular frequency of Archangel Michael is, because I had to look at the bottom to give me a little more information. There's a hidden gem. In other words, over here, you're getting a piece of information that was hidden before. I get that. But within that is another hidden message. All right? You'll need to be a little bit zen to find it. Over here, again, this energy that's attached to you is going to make it look so good. It's like a koala. They look like you'd want to go up and give them a little hug. So beautiful. Oh, look at the little guy. Look at him. Right? He'll rip your face off. Right? It's a bit of that. It looks good. Then if it looks good, if it feels like it's sent from the heavens, from angels, then why do you feel like that about it? Ask yourself that. Right? Isn't that like a Sheryl Crow song from back in the day? It's ringing in my head right now. Wasn't she writing about her parents' divorce or something? And she said, if it feels so good, then why do you feel bad, or why are you so sad, or something like that? Something about those lyrics. I don't know, whatever. Something about that, right? If it makes you happy, then why are you so sad? That sort of energy. Yeah, if it's this fucking good, then why is it keeping you up? Question that before you get in this. But if you happen to get in this, you'll be okay because of this 5 of Cups. It ties and it'll trigger some hidden information to come your way. Pay attention, there's hidden information inside that. You follow? Okay, that's what I got. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. I do my best. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, everybody who watches. Good luck.